No, because do you know what happened, right? So it was the end of the campaign, we're gearing up for the final boss, and the DM decided to give everyone, like, a little, like, present buff before the final boss, because the final boss was bonkers. So my paladin, whose entire thing was about sacrifice and stuff, was given the buff where if you sacrifice 15 max HP, you could buff the boost of your aura by 1.
Oh.
So the intent was for me to have low HP so that I could protect my friends. We figured out that if we chugged potions that increased my max HP, I could shed through it, increase the aura, and then drink another potion on the next turn.
That's awesome.
Therefore, I became a living engine, and by the end of that combat, I had plus 100 to, like, every saving throw, and so did all of my teammates.
Beautiful. I love it.
It was not intended by the DM, but it was so incredibly funny.
That is phenomenal. I may change game order today just because I want to commentate game 1.
That's fair. Also, banger thumbnail as always. That is a banger of a thumbnail.
See Waltsune Miku in the middle?
Yeah, I see Waltsune Miku. I love the contrast in my knees. You have Red, who's like very stance off, the coolest he's ever looked, and then Ada Wong at the goofiest angle possible.
Yeah, that's more just of what's available. There's nothing funny of Red, annoyingly, or at least easy to find.
That's fair. Do you know what? I'll make you a shitpost image. When I have more time after this hand-in that's due, like, on Friday, I'll send you a meme image. It'll be fine. I have the powers of Photoshop.
Alright, so that means with a game order switch, we're gonna do Narf Cannons versus Hope Dog Retrievers first.
Oh, banger of a matchup. Banger.
Shiny, do you want to calm this one with me?
Yeah, sure, I'll come. Do you want intro or do you want me to take it?
I would happily take intro.
Go on, then.
Does anyone else want to join on the mic? I will take that with a crisp no.
Yeah, no, I think OAO said he was on a 2-hour road trip at the moment, so he'll probably just be listening in.
Yep, alright, that is fine. I will happily take intro and we will get to games.
Sweet.
It's Wednesday night. You know what that means. Welcome back to Season 2 of the USA. We are here with Set 9, Game 1. We have the Narf Cannons and the Hope Dog Retrievers on Stadium. I'm joined here with Shiny.
What's up, guys?
Notably...
this is, I think... Oh, sorry.
You go first. I interrupted you. You go ahead.
Okay, I was gonna say, this is probably one of the most interesting matchups we could have possibly had this week, because both these teams are coming off the heels of what is probably their greatest performances.
True! That's actually a really good point. Oh, what a throw! Oh. That lightning quick chem throw gets Koopa out. Koopa quick, not quick enough for that.
But Bones is on base for Bowser.
Yup. Change up thrown. Cannon shot hit the middle right field. That will be corners on Stadium.
Into Grey Guy.
Yup. A good start for the Retrievers here, who have notably had some bad experiences with Bowser, as this was the first time we heard about Bowser burning down the locker rooms was on a Stadium game.
Yeah, this is where it happened, you know, the chalets that were on the beach also went up into flame. There's a whole situation.
Yeah, Bowser is we gotta keep an eye on his temper.
We say we, but at the end of the day, it's down to Scoob, and I don't know if Scoob... I might say this might be a bit controversial. I think Scoob is a bit of an enabler.
We will need to know if the Bowser rages are fueled or if he is simply burning without oxygen. As Blue Toad charges, because what else will a Toad do?
Blue Toad does what he does best.
Yes.
And he charges.
What is it with... I swear, I am fascinated by this league's consistency and Toad's charging. It's amazing. Especially because...
I don't know where it started. Like, was it like Cruiser game against you, and then it just kind of became a phenomenon where every Toad charged?
Yes, it's incredible. Like, even compared to, like, other speed class characters, especially Piantas. Like, like,
Yeah.
I know he's proving me wrong right now, but, like, BP does not charge that frequently.
Yeah. I swear it's paradoxical. Like, with Piantas, they're the one characters, like, you want to charge. Like, I've seen leagues where people will just give Piantas stars because if they hit it, they crush it.
Mm-hmm.
But for some reason, it's always Toad, man. It's Toad who's charging and Pianta who isn't. Why is it happening like this?
It is a very good question, as we're seeing another character who doesn't typically charge, the Drink, not able to quite find the contact he was looking for, and we have Green Madge up now.
Yeah.
Where's Scoob's soundboard when you need him?
Bro. I'll do my best impression of Nene. No, it should be left to Scoob.
I don't think that was escaping. He hit it beforehand. He just knew it was coming and braced himself. Thank you.
Oh, thanks, OIO.
Alright.
And now we have a character one I'm kind of struggling to see.
A floating bat is currently on our screen.
Yeah. No, they're not in a good spot. Me magnet hands.
Yep, the horse is big. That is a big horse.
And now we're into, is it double-starred characters this
Yes,
week,
it
or
is. This is probably the deadliest part of the Cannon's batting order.
Yeah.
It is. Ever since we've seen the changes to what happens when Red Yoshi gets a star, things get really ugly from here.
Yeah.
Now we have Red Yoshi with a Ken boost.
Oh, sorry, I interrupted.
Nah, it wouldn't be us on the mic if we didn't interrupt each other. Go ahead.
Honestly, very true. Our voices just kind of meld eventually. But what I was saying is, I do find it... Oh, huh?
Okay. It bonked off his head and he caught it in the glove.
I was gonna talk about how I find it interesting how Scoob, like, front loads the starred characters first.
Yes.
But then that totally caught me off guard, so never mind that thought. But yeah, he chooses to opt to put both starred characters. I thought you'd spread them out personally, but
yeah.
I suppose that's just my opinion.
Well, Narf is charging them both back-to-back because he trusts in their consistent batting. Scoob has had a very different strategy of just saving his star coins all season. Which is interesting itself.
The speed of Yoshi means no double play, which is interesting. That was a good move by
And now you have Daisy with a chance to possibly get this somewhere. You'd love to see her star hit right now. She won't.
Yeah. Although, would it be Scoob if he didn't try to do the funniest thing possible? Because it is such a Scoob thing to decide, you know what, screw consistent star coins. I'm just going to have a couple games where I have 3 and then bin off the rest.
That is the Scoob way. We did just see a great hit, and that is the consequence of having Bones in the outfield, is that situation right there. Because Bones does not have good grab range, and we just saw that. If that was a me, that was caught.
Yep.
Alright, we got Yoshi throwing a star pitch again. That technique pitching. The Drink not able to get there, and we have bases loaded for Montgomery, Monty Bracket, or quote, Monty Mole Mole.
Yep, the high trash mole.
Oh, the Drink gets
like
it. Yup, exactly. Looking like a match hit.
Yeah. I was gonna say, something I'm shocked about is, you know, obviously last time both these teams played on Cruiser, a very small map, and we saw, like, the overwhelming offense they displayed. They're playing on a similarly small stadium of Cruiser, but in the first 2 innings, only 1 run has been scored. It seems like this is the defensive game on Stadium.
Yes, it's interesting, because I feel like sometimes we see some lightning fast starts in this league, and other times it just takes a little bit of time for teams to get into traction, which is interesting, because some games just score low, and then others are like 8 to 12.
Yeah. I suppose it comes down to, like, the way that, you know, teams tend to score and stuff.
Yes, I think...
Or, like, the trend.
It's very much so that Sluggers is a snowbally game. So when
Yeah.
one team, that's why you either see a blowout, a low-scoring game, or a super high-scoring one, because either one team gets snowballing, two teams get snowballing, or neither team gets snowballing.
Yeah, no.
It's very rare that you see, like, one consistent hitter hitting a homer every time, unless your name is explicitly K-Rool. And even recently, that's not been true.
Yeah, that's fair. Although I think they do sometimes come in like a few different flavors. Like I think the terms I personally use is burst hitting versus or rallies. But I suppose it comes down to like how you want to say it. Like power hitters, like there are teams that are just built around the power hitter, like securing all the runs, and then there are other teams that go slap, 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 and just try.
Oh!
Oh!
What an enlarged play by Blue Toad, who, amazingly, I think they were trying to get him out at third, but because of the slow grab from Shy Guy, the enlarge is able to win the close play. Blue Toad busting out some MVP caliber tactics here.
Bro. A very impressive play for a player who's been good, but has not been as good recently.
Yeah, been a little shaky. Blue Toad is going to get back there, and that will score a second for the Cannons.
And now you have 2 on base for Red Yoshi.
Yes, and if you're the Retrievers, this is not a place you want to be. Because Red Yoshi, as we saw last week, can absolutely smash this.
Yeah. Especially on a stadium as small as
Left,
stadium.
middle
And
side.
It's going.
It's got curve too high.
Yeah.
And that is a 3-run slinger from Red Yoshi.
Though.
Yeah.
No attempt is weird. I think that was. It looked jumpable.
Yeah, for sure. You could totally have grabbed that. As now we have Bowser
And now we have Bowser.
And anti-chem throws from Shy Guys to Yoshi to first.
We've seen where that can go wrong.
Yep. Star hit by Baby Daisy.
Star swing.
Great catch by GDB. Alright, we got Glacier up to bat now.
He won't be thrashing the locker rooms, at least he'll be, like, pounding on the mound, I suppose.
That is true. Ooh, very close.
Barely misses.
Slap hit will not be grabbed by the drink, and
down.
These Retrievers are just not looking like themselves today.
No.
Alright, we'll see what Daisy can do now that she's up to bat.
Great guy misses the dive. And now we have the horse.
Decent hit, but Bones will get there.
I'm surprised he got there, to be honest. And now we're back at Monty. Have they gone through like almost their entire lineup like multiple times? I swear I've seen like this Monty like moment exactly before.
That
like,
is
last
fair.
Inning.
I think, like, we saw a very similar thing where Monty didn't get out, so this is Blue Toad's already 3rd time up to bat. How is not gonna matter.
Contact. Yeah, poor contact, and that'll be a 5-run inning.
Yep.
Not the greatest, but at least you're in the good part now. You're into BDB, into Bowser, into 2 Shy Guy, who, if they star, could do something.
Yeah, great dive by Daisy there.
Yeah, great dive by Daisy. I don't know what GDB was thinking, though.
Yeah, kind of a mediocre hit from him. Bowser gonna try and earn the Bowser tax of getting a homer every game.
Yeah.
Gonna not...
I bet we will see the Bowser tax eventually.
We'll see. Right now, the stocks are not looking high as he just decides to slap for a single, but we'll see what Gary Oat, Greg can do.
Ideally, you probably just want to have a star swing. That's what Shy Guys do best, or just a straight down slap, like that also works.
Yep, and now we have the kersploosh. I need a water droplet sound effect on that soundboard, OAO. Drink will charge and hit it left side. That will get down, and you have bases loaded for Green Madge.
Yeah. Madge could definitely do it. I've seen what Madge can do with no chem.
That is true. We have seen...
Specifically Green Madge as well.
We've seen what magic he can pull, and that is a beautiful slap, and that will be 1 home, and bases loaded again.
this might be the start of a rally.
Don't call it too soon, as we have a me up to bat, but if you can get to Yoshi and you can get a Yoshi star hit here, you are looking to be in a fairly good spot.
I mean, either way, like, still getting a run is progress. Like, you'll take anything, really.
Yeah,
Slugger.
charging. Center shot is going to be a sack fly, I think. Yeah, that will be a sack fly for one.
It will.
So, this is both good and bad. This is good for you because obviously it's a scored run, which is nice. But the problem is now you have Yoshi up to bat without special situations. So now he just needs to raw star hit, which I know from Peach that can be done, but it's not every time.
It can be done. He is showing it, actually.
He will star hits.
Raw star swing.
Oh!
What?
What?
What in the absolute techers was that? What the
Was
fuck?
it a bobble? Like, it looked like you could be caught by the super dive, but it got just bobbled.
No, it didn't look like a bobble. I was gonna say, what in the football techers was that? He was trying to move like fucking Pele then, where you like, he just ran the ball up and
oh,
then
wow!
went backwards. Is that...
That's a one close play!
No,
that's insane! Wow!
That's unlucky. That's unlucky.
That is crazy. What a throw. Look at how fast it zips there. It's like lightning.
Yeah.
I need the cam per second on that ball right now. Or miles per hour if you're from some weird place called America.
If you're working in freedom units.
Sure. Not a great setup MVP there.
Great guy.
But now we've seen the Retrievers actually get some traction. That Yoshi Star hit was what they needed to get a little bit of that momentum back. Because now you have... Yes, you kind of... It's a shame you lost those bases. But now you have Koopa... Oh, wow. The anti-chem actually helped there.
Yeah, helped, which is weird. Also, a big Joey in the chat saying Baby DK threw that at Mac Fuck.
Yeah, yes. At like Mach 5. Dude was zipping.
No, Mach Fuck, honestly. He's just...
Charging? Oh, okay, we'll see what...
Anyway.
We'll see what Badaisy can do this time.
Badaisy can do some things like that.
Yes.
Oh! The booze actually almost screwed Red Yoshi. He had overconfidence just then. He thought he was him.
Yep.
Which he might be, but not in that instance. We'll see one star pitch fire, but ideally you'd want to see Bowser actually try and gun someone out here. Like, ideally on this next pitch he stars.
Yes.
He won't.
Oh, he won't, but will you get there? Its base is loaded, and Red Yoshi's running for it.
Oh.
It'll be a close play again.
Close play.
This one will go to the cannons, and that is 3 coin flips won by the cannons so far. That is crazy.
I mean, one was from Toad, but like, listen, if Scoob wants to call luck diff, I wouldn't be surprised considering that Nerf cannons have gotten 3 base running like challenges won, and the one that the
Announce a Daisy Star hit
had failed, and it's Daisy Star Swing.
Oh no. Oh, it's all kinds of bad. We're gonna have Bowser in the locker room again.
Oh, guys, at least we're close to the ocean, so we have a close escape route from the fires.
We can all go to Daisy's cruiser or something, I don't know.
I mean, I don't know, I want to go to cruiser, because what if Bowser starts a fire there?
What in the world with the... What is happening? What is happening?
And that gets home?
That was not a close play because of the bobble? Oh my god, it's so grim.
This is like 5 flavors of horseshit, which is fitting, which horses on screen for. What is this inning?
This is the worst. I think this might genuinely wholeheartedly be, like, one of the unluckiest innings in League history.
This might be one of Scoob's worst innings, and he used to run a team with 5 Miis on it.
Yeah, that was so grim.
What in the actual... And it was somehow less runs than the previous inning, but it somehow hurt more.
Yeah, just bad luck all around. Not jumping, and then not jumping for that 3-run homer, and then that happens to you.
Yeah, and then that happens.
Double coin flip loss is crazy. Jeez. Alright,
Anyway.
we got Guillotine up to bat now. And not, yeah.
No.
Looking like the
Something
offensive...
Green...
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, has Green Button's got on base? Yeah, I think he got on base once, but he had to sacrifice Cooper for it.
That's
Bowser's
caught.
Going,
Oh, no!
No,
nope.
they don't jump.
Bowser tax.
Bowser attacks.
Hi, Bowser.
Unfortunately, I mean, I suppose fortunate for the cannons is Bowser had no one on base for it.
Yep.
But unlucky for Scoop, because yeah, that'll be a run, but that'll be just a solo run, and when you're 6 runs down, you kinda need a bit more.
Yep.
Anyway, great guy.
Yeah.
Gets caught.
I think this is one of the things about Scoop's team is having double Shy Guy is great because obviously the dives are good and technique class is good, but when they slap, it just kind of falls right where Yoshi. It's tough to escape. Which
I mean, here's the thing. Personally, I really like Shy Guy because I think their star swinging potential, or like they seem like some of the most consistent star swingers in the league. Like that factor is very helpful. But the problem is having Shy Guy with 0 chemistry with the rest of your team. Like, yeah, they're good infielders, but unless they are popping the star swing, they're somewhat of a liability.
Yeah, for sure. And it doesn't help that there's not a lot of characters with Shy Guy Gam, which, spoiler warning for those who are watching on YouTube, and you should join our Discord by clicking the link down below, we are going to be having some serious chemistry changes in Season 3. So,
yeah,
very possibly some of those... Oh!
Wow.
Wow. Who threw that POW at their teammate? Who was that?
It was Glacier. Glacier hit Sunrise. Which I suppose, hey, hot and cold, I suppose that makes sense.
The Yoshi rivalries on the cannons are... they're firing.
Yeah, it was a battle of song and, what is it, ice and fire, and the baby was caught in the middle.
Jeez. I can see things are steaming between the two of them.
Anyway, Green Match will get down.
I will never get over this freaking cannon of a star throwing arm.
Who gave why does Baby DK have that passive of throwing arm? What is this child been fed?
I'm scared
to primordial genes is in his body.
Wow! What a catch by Glacier! What a catch! I want you to know, if that's like any further outside his hitbox, it's totally bobbled. It's because it was so close to the inner part of his hitbox that was not bobbled.
Yeah.
That's crazy. What a catch.
What a catch. I'm in awe of that.
Oh my gosh.
Now he's going for a homer.
Nah, not this time.
I think he's gonna get caught.
Yeah. Glacier's trying to get over his, like, internal... I wonder if Glacier has some doubts being on the same team as Sunrise because, you know, he's Red Yoshi just hit a 3-run slinger today. Also,
I mean, that is very true, but after catching a star swing like that, I think you've kind of already made a name for yourself. Like,
yeah.
If Sunrise is the offense Yoshi, I think Glacier is the defense Yoshi.
That makes sense. You got the Fire and Ice defense, which is a funny little infield name for them.
Yeah, Fire and Ice.
All right, great dive, and unfortunately, that will end the inning for the Cannons, but we will see if the Retrievers can start trying to get any momentum here in the 7th. I mean, you're not in the worst part of your lineup if Yoshi can do something, but...
If Yoshi... I also just realized, I think this is the most situation where you have, like, the most Yoshis on screen, because I think, is 3 the most Yoshis that can appear in a game now?
With our current teams, yes.
Yeah. I was wondering if there was another team who was rocking double Yoshi, but I don't think there is, because I think the other ones are split.
Oh, rare bobble by Glacier.
Oh, and Yoshi almost threw that. He tried to run for third and immediately had to double back.
Yup. Alright, we'll see what Green Koopa can do.
He's gonna watch the first. Also, shout out Blue Pianta, who's pitched the entire game.
Yes, he has. And now, a bubble by Horse!
Bubble from Horse means Yoshi
Oh my gosh, it's a rundown.
North me.
It's gonna be a close play. North me. This time it will go in favor of the Retrievers.
Okay, do you know what? I feel bad if both times that happened, they didn't get it. I would call bullshit.
I mean, at this point, yes, 2 bobbles in 1 inning is bad for the Cannons, but with how bad the luck was from the Retrievers earlier, I'd say the luck is probably about even right now. So, with Daisy subbing in, unfortunately, souring the perfect pitched game from BP.
Yeah.
And now the Retrievers are starting to get somewhere.
Double cam up for Big Man Bowser. Also, shout out Big Joe in the chat. He said, "Can we have one game where we give all the babies the Barry Bonds stamp?"
Jeez.
What is that message?
Okay, hi Bowser. Wow! Not even
Ladies
close.
And gentlemen, we have a game.
We have a game on our hands.
Again, I've said this all season. This is the first time where I said it's true, because I remember early on in Season 1, I can say, well, anything can happen when you have Bowser on your team. And it never came true, and it's finally come true. Anything can happen with Bowser on your team.
Yup, star hit by Grey Guy, and we are seeing a 0-out rally by this Retrievers team.
Again, that's what I praise about Shy Guy. When they star swing, they are very consistent.
Yup, that slap is going to get past Glacier,
Oh,
though!
but Glacier doesn't grab!
And now it's Green Madge.
Again. I mean, a solid slap can get one of them home. He's gonna charge, but won't. He's gonna charge
it
again.
left side.
Laser.
We'll get that.
Oh, but Shell protects it. Okay.
Yep. We will
now,
see.
Unfortunately, you're up to John Cena with no chem. This is probably the riskiest part.
Yup. He's charging, though.
But if he gets down, you're back to Yoshi, who can star swing.
Oh, what a play by Red Yoshi to end the game!
Followed by Sunrise. That was a concerningly close game.
That was incredibly close, and it is a 10-9 win for the Cannons, who currently, if I pull up our scores here, move on to be our first of the 5-3 teams to break into 6-3. And with the playoff race as close as it is for those top 2 seeds, this is a big win for the Cannons.
Huge win.
MVP honors go to Red Yoshi.
Yeah, Sunrise. Yeah, I think that was his best game.
130, 100 by Daisy though, too.
10 by Blue Pianta and 100 by Daisy is something I never thought I'd see.
And Bowser with 130.
Bowser with 130. Was that Koopa with 70? Yeah, Koopa did better than GDB.
Yeah.
But that's not even all with building. Like, they had pretty similar hitting scores.
Honestly, good game from both teams. There were both bobbles on either side, and it was a good one. So.
I was gonna say, all that good luck just blew up in my face in that inning.
Yeah.
I can't have one game with, like, insane luck.
Yeah,
I will still say that
give you the hardest time.
Yeah.
It's all you get in Nerf. It's all you get in comfortable. Okay. Give me a second.
One thing I feel bad about Scoob is that for some reason the hitter before Bowser always consistently throws. Like before, it was Bones into Koopa into Bowser, and Koopa kept throwing. So he moved Bones and Koopa around to be dead or alive, and then Bones started throwing. Like, why is it always the batter before Bowser who keeps throwing?
That is a very good question. Sorry, I just need to check something.
Yeah. Okay. Because it was also Sakurai before that, and then Sakurai got gutted for Koopa.
Yeah, just not able to have any sort of consistency. It's a tragedy as old as time.
Yeah, the tragedy of having Bowser.
Going over 4.
That's true. That
Yeah.
your BP was not looking like himself that game.
Yeah, he was not on. What happened to your boy? Honestly.
Alright, MVP goes to Red Yoshi, who, honestly, I'm so glad we fixed him, Narf, because if he was unpatched...
Yeah.
I mean, early on, I remember you saying,
He was
comment
the one character we
like,
hadn't
does
heard.
he need another buff? Like, I remember you saying, oh, does he need
Technically,
another buff? But
I
it was
didn't-
just a star.
I didn't put any more stats elsewhere. It wouldn't be anything crazy. I'd probably give him like a fielding buff.
Yeah.
Like, improve the 10 points to fielding, because his fielding is like the lowest of all the Yoshi.
Alright, it is going to be OAO versus the Eons, and I will need someone else to take Mike.
I can do it.
I can also do it.
Can the three of you handle
Okay,
this?
go.
Yeah.
Yeah, us three can do it.
Alright, who wants to take intro?
I mean, I'll do it if no one else wants to.
Yeah, my heart needs a break.
Out of the three
Honestly,
of us, I
that's-
think you're the
that
best.
Yeah, honestly, that is so fair.
Alright, Shiny, it is the Comedians National Nights on Playroom, game 2,
Yeah.
set 9. I'm gonna be back. I will stay quiet for this game. Good luck, OAO. I'm gonna reset. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna reset it because I don't know if I spun it already, but there we go. Ready, Shiny?
Yeah, I'm ready. Ladies and gentlemen, a very interesting game where Peach and Mario faces off for one of like their first times, I think. We have the Comet Eons and the Nashville Knights on Playroom. Will the Prince of Playroom pop off? Only one way to find out. I'm Shiny and I'm joined by Nerf and Big Joey.
Alright. Yellow Pianta making a good first impression on his new team.
Yellow Pianta on the Nashville Knights is not something I would have expected. Especially, maybe you just needed to see if he was him on a new squad.
Yeah.
Although still, Yellow Pianta on a team that isn't the Waffle Batters still hurts my head, honestly.
It's
The fire is going to mean that Sheen is the first hitter on this team to get down, which, if you told anyone in like last season, would give them an aneurysm, but
and Boomer will hit that.
Yeah.
Keep morale going.
The hand of all time.
And Blue Madge, who we thought was on his way out from the Knights, but last second rejection of a trade led that to not be the case, but he's here with a double chem boost.
yeah. So at least our bisexual Madge and Boomer can stay on the same squad. At least some part of that era remains.
Okay, but he'll get on. Triple chem boost for Bubbles incoming.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, the Bubbles Grand Slam.
If she charge, maybe.
Uh,
Yeah.
no, that stinks. They're getting
Ember saves
no
that.
runs from that. Yeah. Or even if, I don't know who was behind her. I think it was Mario, but if like Mario popped booze, that could have been like a run or two. Anyway, we will move on to the Eons as Toad gets a poor slap. That was just in the air a bit too long.
Especially with Yoshi at center field.
I just heard Toad and Slap in the same sentence.
I know, we're tight. Although, he did do it one time last game.
What happened to the ball there? Did the ball get pushed off by the bullet bow's momentum? Why did it randomly go left?
I've never seen that. I did not know that was an interaction that's in this game, but
I suppose it is, as the map is trying to bunt after
at least he won't charge. Never. Alright.
Never mind. Common is definitely in his chair. Now.
Especially after, if you guys are in the Discord, please join the Discord. Comet made a very passionate and like loving story quote in it about like the map returning and like his training arc. And the first thing he did as soon as he got back on the Comet Eons was bunt, charge.
I'm charging too.
And now Wiggler
There
is
we go.
charging, but he'll finally remember that he's a slap hitter.
No, but I'd like to point out with I don't know the percentage, but there's a lower chance of charging at 2 strikes, and especially for a speed class character. How the hell did that just happen?
I don't know. No, it happened because it's the Comet Eons.
That's true.
Anyway, here's Blacksmith. Unfortunately goes straight to Bloom.
What is happening in this game?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Playroom with the arguably two funniest teams in the league.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh no, it wasn't Mario. It was the creature who did activate booze. I suppose. Oh, you'll get a surprisingly solid charge hit as your. Yeah, I wonder how you tolerate the creature for so long. Anyway, now you have Pancake. You let Pancake on this team, and Pancake's going for a homer.
Probably taller than you for him.
Jump.
No.
I realized last second that they can jump with that.
Anyway, since I suppose the trade has been like the biggest thing that's happened this week, or besides the massive trade, what do you guys think about the Waffle Knights trade?
It's interesting. It's clearly just both teams trying to shake something up.
Yeah. I mean, OAO also getting a first round pick probably helps. Like,
Yeah, he just pulled basically the Uno reverse of the trade I had with him.
Yeah. Yeah, he traded up for a first round pick and a bro, and then immediately sold it like 3 games later.
Oh, it wasn't that soon. It was.
Okay, it was 6 games. Not bad. I am being a bit hyperbolic there, but no, getting YP and BDB is interesting, but they are good individual players, and then obviously Waffle needed a bit more power, so I suppose that's why he got Red Badge and Fire Bro.
Yeah, plus that was a good infield duo for me last season.
Yeah. And it actually gives him a full infield now, and doesn't always need YP there, which is good.
Although they had that before, but they then sold off Yoshi.
Bro. Anyway, here we have Nigel. He's going for it, but will be caught.
Same thing, the delayed run again. Just like to do that. That was bad.
They were just going for a bit of a jog.
I knew it wasn't, an immediate threat.
Anyway, back at the top of the lineup now with YP and BDB. Right now, Pianta is charging.
Yeah, today they're breaking that rule.
Yeah, today.
Every speed character is gonna fucking charge today.
Nigel, though,
Nigel!
absolutely smashing! And now BDB is star swinging.
That's good.
What a line. Is that double? No, he'll turn around.
So do you guys think the Piantas go to the barber to get their leaves cut, or do you think they have a special gardener for that stuff?
I mean, it might depend on the individual Pianta. Like, I think maybe it's like a fashionista thing, or the Bananas messes up BDB, so it's only a single for Boomer.
I was about to chime in. It's definitely dependent. The Groovemeister 100% gets it professionally done.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, I think Yellow Pianta. Actually, no, I was gonna say Blue Pianta gives me the vibe of like a gardener. Wiggler strikeout on Boomer. Nicely done, Wiggler. I was gonna say Blue Pianta gives me the vibe that he goes to like a florist to have it helped out. Like I imagine you just
See,
have,
he has no face
on it.
Oh, that is
Yes.
terrifying.
Finally, the Infection AU is back. It's only been the whole second season, but we finally had a me with a missing face. God, I missed that storyline.
I'm just saying it came back when the Pancakes rejoined the Knights on this field. That's all I'm saying.
He's saying he's the origin of it? Did he release the primordial being in DK Jungle?
No charge hit from Yellow Toad.
But we still get a double play, so I don't think it matters.
It does not.
These toads.
I gotta when these games are over tonight, I'm gonna go through the season and try and run the numbers, but I think Blue Toad has charged more this season than K-Rool has.
Yeah.
I'll
Blue
say
Toad
last...
has tried more than the critters.
Definitely since, like, Game 4. For sure.
Yeah.
K-Rool was going crazy the first 4 games. But since then, he has just decided, yeah, what the hell is charging?
The Chud had, like, do you know what it was? Chud was in cram season. He decided, okay, I need to get all my MVP caliber plays. Oh.
We saw the ball get hit by Bolt. I bolted the chainsaw and the bullet bill in one game, something I have not seen in my...
Yeah, the dog... The dog decided to go play with the ball. It just wanted to, like, have a bit of fun with it, and then it resulted in a double.
Nicely caught by Yellow Badge.
Comment in chat with, I think toads are allergic to the first base. I mean, that is true. Every time they've charged it, it's either been an out or they get a double. So I suppose that is true. They just don't want to be on first base. As Pancake will get a solid slap.
For Mario, double chem boost. Will he do something with it?
No, but he is against Wiggler, who's a very tricky pitcher. He charges.
And a 1.
Okay.
Likely is caught.
No, that's in the weird... Yeah, that's in the, like, the worst place to get it.
Yeah,
I think if that was...
Yeah.
I mean, faceless Sadie clutch. I was gonna say, if that was maybe center or like far left or far right, that could have been gone, but...
Yeah.
Nah. I think, well, at least, why am I seeing Rabombi please survive this? Why is Rabombi involved? What did she do?
No, it's...
Anyway. Yeah. Anyway, honestly, I agree with OAO's take. Mario's Star Swing Challenge impossible. We might have to make him Technique next season. I know that doesn't fit Mario, but God, is Mario not good?
He's good when he charges, but yeah.
I think a Technique or Power Class Mario could actually be somewhat solid. I think. Because balance just means like he doesn't really do anything.
It depends. I mean, you've seen Glacier for me. He's balanced.
I mean, that's true, but I think Glacier's a lot more of a consistent, like, just slap hitter.
Yeah, but I'm saying that's one thing we could look into.
Yeah.
Mario needs
ideas for next season. If you guys want to see the possible ideas for next season, join the Discord. Seamless transition. That won't be enough power by YP. Anyway, here's Sheen. Sheen's been he's been very often off with his redemption. I think this is the game where he's on, because it either feels like Sheen is the most influential me, or he does nothing.
Yeah,
and Boomer with a double play. What has happened to him?
Actually, he's had some bright moments on this map before.
Honestly, he Boomer, like, lost Fire Bro, so, like, the whole love story with that is, like, gone, and now he's facing down another Hammer Bro, another bro in Blacksmith, and it's just in his head.
Me sorry.
Yeah. Although I did think of something very funny. I don't have enough techers to animate it, but something I thought of. I don't know if you've heard of like the bang 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 I want you in the ground like meme. You know, like that song. It was like from Chainsaw Man or something. Like for some reason I just imagined Fire Bro and Hammer Bro as that. Let me put it in chat. Hold on. I need to find this. Now that idea is stuck in my head. I need to hold on.
I just want to know what the hell you're talking about.
It's like a very, it's been like very popular recently. Let me.
Oh,
It's
Toad
like,
charging.
hold on. Oh, Toad charging moment.
Oh, wait. He's flat.
Anyway.
Then he's gonna get on. Maybe. Yeah, he will. He did it. He did the impossible. The thing he's supposed to do, like, I don't know.
Bro.
Usually has like a 50 to 60% on base percentage. He finally did it.
Okay, there we go. It's in check. It's like it's been a popular sound clip, and you might know the dance moves. I heard that song, and the first thing I thought about was Boomer and Fire Bro's relationship. Anyway, this has been. I put it in League chat.
That would be why I'm not seeing it.
I've never heard this.
I mean, it's been popular. I assume someone might have heard of it. Maybe someone on mute has heard of it. It just came onto my feed, and I was like, wow, that is really just Firebro and Boomer's relationship. Like, they love each other so much, but they also want the other dead.
Anyway, runs are happening. One run.
Yay, runs are happening! Yeah, let's go, defensive game.
Yeah, the Toads both got on. They managed the impossible.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is the bottom of the 5th inning, and we have gotten 1 run.
I've been looking
I mean,
a
I
lot
do-
for walk
I-
batteries again to me last week.
Bro. I mean, I do appreciate defensive games as like, like a change of pace, but I think you can tell by our commentary that sometimes not a lot happens. 5 innings of double plays. I think OAO is like either had a double play or 3 up, 3 out in every inning.
Yeah.
And 3 up, 3 out. The prophecy stands. Wiggler is low-key kind of disgusting as a pitcher. Guys, the Comet Eons finally got a good pitcher, and they're actually a good team now again. I can't believe it.
He's redeeming himself after last game.
Yeah.
That was...
Bro, Wiggler had an abysmal game against you. Like, abysmal.
Friendly reminder that today is a Wednesday.
It is, yes.
Bro, it is
Oh yeah, it is
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
That's
It's
why
Wiggler.
he's always
Honestly-
gonna be good on your Wednesday games.
Oh, what?
The POW.
What?
That POW messed
Okay,
it up.
the POW, but like, the first baseman wasn't even there. It was thrown to the first baseman and went through the position.
Mario's
What?
he's getting something.
Well, we have got, ladies and gentlemen, we have a rally. We have loaded bases for Max Chem Nigel. Will that gets
That might be
down?
a base running error. Never mind.
That gets down. I thought that was a base running error, but that was just a really slow run.
Yeah, well, it was. It's just Yoshi has no arm.
Bro. And now we have Faceless Sadie, who has double chem here. That'll be 1. Double contact, misses fire, gets out yellow match. That's smart. It prevents a run.
Oh, for Yellow Toad with triple chem. This won't even be a bad time to charge.
And he does. And the boo. Actually
Lord.
saved by the boo. That'll be a
Dude, we
cute-
gotta get sponsored by like a betting app or something. The amount of money we can make off the Toad charging is insane.
Yeah, a game with multiple toads, we just like set like a gambling fee. Will there at least be 5 toads charging toad hits? USA gambling goes crazy.
Call it the Vegas
Anyway.
Bowl.
I mean,
Mario.
it's a league name.
Bro. I mean, yeah, that's fair. And God, having the friend creature in the middle, like, throw to home base is the worst feeling in the world. Because it is such a slow throwing arm.
Another Toad charge.
Another toad charges. This time he gets
Oh my
4.
god.
Has the Mav made it onto base yet? I don't know
No.
if he has.
He did last
He made it once.
He made it once.
He did drive in a run with it, I believe.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, just to figure it out.
Okay, we respect that. He gets his dues. Although he's not really looking like I mean, depends your interpretation of Maverick. I think if you mean Maverick in like the Logan Paul way, then yeah, I think he has been Maverick this season.
Also, like,
Hell, what was that? What did Boomer just do? Why didn't he dash the ball? Why didn't he just do it?
As I said, this is a legacy shitter game for the bros. They have done fuck all.
Yeah.
Oreo, what did you say to this man?
Fire Bros steady fucking wore off on both of them now.
I can't even like commentate because I can't even get my gag off because I'm laughing too hard. I said, listen, they prevented the run, trusted ball split. It's fine. Mario with a beautiful slap for one, which is rare
You know what
for
this
him.
means? With these bros having a shit game, Fire Bro might actually be the best bro for once in a week.
Bro, like Potential Man saw that all three bros were gonna be in one room and decided, nah, fuck it, I'm out of here. I gotta get out of here.
Alright, Piotr will get himself out, but he'll advance everyone else.
Firebro has the potential to do the funniest thing in that game. Whatever
Also
game you
snip
know.
for BDB.
Oh.
He doesn't care. Ladies and gentlemen, a 3-run homer. Oh my god.
Okay, this game is interesting finally.
Is this the BDB revenge game? He is against the Comet Eons.
Yeah,
I like he's a revenge arc.
Ladies and gentlemen, the game finally got interesting.
It only took till the top of the last inning.
Well,
Sheen will do his thing.
yeah. And now it is down to Boomer.
And
Charges.
does something.
I mean, hits the wall. That will be a single. Up to Blue Match with Cam. Unfortunately caught by Yellow Match, and that'll be game. I mean, yeah, throwing them now.
Yep. Exactly.
But you know what? I appreciate the Knights at least making it interesting at the bottom of the last inning. Like, at least the game was interesting at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, they made it respectable.
And also I think, was those the only runs they scored the whole game? I genuinely think those are the only scores they got the whole game.
It was,
Was
yeah.
from one BDB bomb. Like, AC...
This was so bad. MVP was
20
40.
What are these
20
box scores?
25 from Wiggler is abysmal. This is I agree.
20
this is
from
slop.
Hammer, bro?
It's 20 bad for both of those.
Yeah,
That's-
BDB and Pancake being your best players is something. That was slop. That was premium slop. That was slop to the max.
Fun fact for
I
everyone
know,
here. Fun fact, that is the second game in a row where I have traded a character away from my team, and the following game, they immediately homer.
Yeah.
Well, maybe there's a trend you should be noticing.
Yeah. I need the on-base percentage stats in my Toads this season, okay?
Yeah.
That was.
Can I just, Joey? Can I ask you something? Why is it when me and you get paired to commentate, it just ends up being like the sloppiest shit show of a game ever?
Dude,
Like,
I
I
couldn't
feel like
tell
it
you.
keeps happening with me and you. I don't know why.
I think it's just the American and British, like, personality merging just
I mean-
absolutely
I mean-
baffled all the players.
I mean, it's the Beans and the British, which infamously don't get along in cuisine, so maybe that's the reason.
Actually, Beans and the British don't get along
Oh,
in cuisine.
Oh, well, yeah, no, because Beans on toast and you guys keep ragging on it, even though it's kind of alright. That was the joke
Okay.
I was going for.
I will say I had beans on toast yesterday for the first time in my life. It will be the last time.
I will say,
That's fine.
from one bro to another bro, GGOAO, I cannot have a game this season that I feel like I like.
Yeah, you.
Whoever is the game of the night needs to be fired.
What did you say?
Whoever is the GM of the night needs to be fired.
Oh wait, you should hire a coach, just immediately sack them. To pin the blame, honestly.
He needs a scapegoat. I'm just saying, your team has Pancake. That's all I'll say to that.
Yeah. Anyway, this is my game, so I'll be muting up finally.
Yep, I will be calling this game. So,
I can stay on.
that would be fun. It's been a while since I've mic'd with you, Joey, so.
Very true, very true.
Shall I give us a slop intro?
Yeah, why not?
Waltz through Navy too, because they're in this game.
I would like to dub this nickname for this game, Freaky on the Dance Floor. Welcome back to Season 2 of the USA, where we have the Groove Meister and his maestros on the Spikeless Superiors, facing off against the gross part of the sentence I said in the start of this inning. I'm joined with Joey, and they're playing against Drury Lane, I guess. But you already knew that.
Whoa.
What an intro.
What an intro indeed.
As we have Birdo charging, and we have the Drury Lane's home stage of DK Jungle because of all the things they've left here and all the things they haven't left here. So,
My team left a lot of things here.
like what?
You know what I'm talking about.
Where are the diapers, Joey?
There are not enough.
There's a what?
There are not enough in the world to keep that man properly changed.
Even with the chudlings, they're not able to help?
No, I mean, the Chudlings are doing their own thing. I have 4 Miis working to keep this guy changed 24/7. I just don't know what's going on. Every time we turn around, he's just shitting.
I see. I mean, at that point, you probably need to get something checked out, because that seems like something intestinal.
You know, you're probably right, but we also don't have insurance.
Sorry, not having insurance at all. Not having insurance and being the top 1 team in the league is crazy. Oh my gosh, Renoki's going for it. She got it!
Wow.
What a play! Renoki the GOAT. Peppermint did it.
And she is so ungodly fast.
The Nokis
That
are...
was I need to chime in. That was just absurd because Blooper just fucking died twice, and then she just comes zooming from first. It makes there like no time.
Look at her go! Look at how fast she's running! Wait, okay, something's gotta be happening. What just happened there? That was...
Did we give her like a 5-hour energy? What the fuck happened?
Did she like touch a star? Like, what happened to her? There's no way she's just that fast.
She had one great night in Weatherspoons. That's all she needs.
And now joining us on the bat is Shani.
Harold Rodriguez. Over here.
Honestly,
Saying loud, every other syllable is getting cut out.
honestly, well, got on base. That's what matters. I feel like Rode has influenced Peppermint, and the two might get high together on occasion.
I will say, I'm very sorry to all my roommates. It's exam season at my uni right now, and it's 2 in the morning. I just shouted that.
You know, I want you to know, Shiny, I may need for myself, I may need some Rodriguez Peppermint fanfic, okay? Oh, what the... What?
Right?
Joey, why do you poison all our games?
What did I do?
Why does this only happen when you're here?
I don't know, should I leave?
No, stay. It's funnier this way.
What the fuck was that? I got domed 1.5 hours.
It was a bunt into getting domed, and it wasn't advanced, so it worked, and then Red Critter didn't have a chem boost, so, you know.
You kind of sold it though, because yeah, you didn't get the chem boost.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude, Red Critter on bunting on 20 and fucking
Bro's like, this is not you. Okay, KB sends a laser out to right field. As we have the cream cheese overlord himself.
We have Mr. Ahoy.
What?
He has a brand that he sells merch for, and it's just Ahoy.
Mr. Oh, okay. Star hit. Slips right through KB, which makes sense because he's a ghost, but that me throwing outfield can throw to first base because of quick throw. That is one of the features about me outfield. That's one of the things you do have to be careful about.
When they actually want to do that.
Yeah. And what contact?
Will advance King Boo, though.
That it will.
And we have Walter Miku up the bat.
First half of it, yeah.
They did like a fusion ha. We're now Dragon Ball. I mean, considering a hit like that, you could imagine they're fused.
Root Jank.
Oh, Ruchang indeed, as
Oh
Walter...
my God, Noki.
Walter stays diligent. I think she was just getting really excited because of whatever energy drink or drugs Road got for her, and then, you know... Then the hangover set in.
They mixed together a 5-hour energy, a Monster Ultra, and a 4 Loco, and then gave it to her.
What kind of gin would you give a Noki? I don't want to know the answer.
What kind of what would you give a Noki?
Gin. The alcoholic beverage.
I did not hear that properly. I mean, probably the cheapest one available.
Wow. Are you calling Red Noki cheap?
No, I'm just saying I don't think she really needs top shelf liquor to really get the job done.
I see. I was saying Fireball. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, so you're just making her cinnamon flavored.
Yeah, she's a peppermint. Those got some kick. Okay, we got the right side of the Red Velvet defense as we have, okay. But seriously though, why are the base runners of the spikes so fast? Like, I get Pink Yoshi's really fast, but like, watch him run. Watch this at-bat. Look at Pink Yoshi go. Like, Pink Yoshi was halfway between first and second.
I think being that fast was a detriment there.
Definitely, but like, what, like, why? They're so fast.
Is
I don't
Pink
think
Yoshi
he was
start?
hard.
Is Pink Yoshi star?
Yes, he is. Peppermint and Cupcake are starred this game.
Okay, yeah, that's why.
Although, with how Waluigi's been acting, he might need the star next time.
Alright, we got Yoloshi up to bat now.
Pink. Yeah, that's speed buff. That was the one Yoshi I got speed buff.
Yes, Pink Yoshi. And Yellow Yoshi
That
gets
was
thrown out.
such a close play there.
Yup. Birdo charges and watches the first one.
He has +5 to speed, so he's 90 or 95.
Wow.
It's not much slower than the Noki. That's what I mean. They're both zooming.
They are zipping. Yeah, like, look at that. Ran back and got it.
Dude.
That's the thing about this Spikes team, is that their offense is very misleading. Like, it doesn't look that strong, but Noki is fast. RP and Road Rodriguez are the best to ever do it. So, like, this team's offense is legitimately, like, top 3. And no one talks about it.
Two games ago, I was getting yelled at for being scared of this team, and then look at how that turned out for me.
I mean, fair. I gave this team RP, so...
I'm also surprised Groovemeister got on there.
Yeah. Gotta say,
Decided to run. She would have been at home by now.
talking of characters that are usually fast, I gotta say, Blooper's looking a little bit on the slow side today.
Yeah.
Guess it's just relative. When you're beside the fastest people alive. Great play by Yellow Yoshi to get that ball to Birdo, and we have 2 outs and a big bat for Red. We'll see if he bunts this time again.
Well, thankfully.
He's got a shell, he might get domed again.
Nope, Blooper grabs that. That's that outfield. There's the speed we were missing.
I was to say, you just said something.
Alright, it is a close race, and it is the top of the 4th, and Drury Lane are up to bat with a man who has already bobbled once today. Is Petey's gender ever actually confirmed? Does he have a gender? He's a plant.
I mean,
Yes,
aren't
we got
like
it.
boys and girls?
What'd you say?
Like they have, like, don't plants have like male and female genes? Like that's how they reproduce.
I mean, let me check. I didn't know if it was like... Let me look this up.
I don't want to sound stupid, but I think.
I was just gonna say, I'm just going off the name Petey.
That would
Listen.
be my next thing.
Listen, it might be
But
short.
you
It might be
don't
short.
wear-
Lived.
Overthinking it.
He also does wear nothing but like that little speedo, so that doesn't really.
Okay, so here's
but
an
he also is a plant.
here's an interesting fact that is part horrifying.
What have you seen wear a fucking speedo?
Petey Piranha.
A large number of plants on Earth, and in fact the majority of them are referred to as hermaphroditic, I think is the pronunciation. Essentially, it's both sexes in one flower. So, I guess either Petey is one of the very rare exceptions of a plant that has a gender, or Petey is queer?
He's gender fluid.
Gender fluid.
How's he fluid if he's solid?
Wow. I was gonna say... Huh. Okay. Back to the game. We'll explore the details of this later. We already have a bisexual arc of a different team, so... Oh, what a throw by
What
Bird.
is Critter doing?
Wow.
Brother.
He was there. He like randomly went back.
I mean, Blooper got that ball
You're not
fast.
talking about
but-
gender fluid Petey and had to take a look for himself.
Wow. Yikes. Alright, we'll see what Walu can do this time. Will Walu charge and hit a homer on Jungle again, like last season? Lord only knows. Nope, he will just hit a slap right into a meat glove.
No, to add to that, I swear last week or so someone said something about Red Critter being the wolf one.
The what, sorry?
The wolf critter.
That was me.
Because you-
That was
yeah,
me.
you got the
Red
chud,
Critter
like-
is the... Yeah, Red Critter. He was a heretic who didn't follow the chuds.
It reminds me of a character from Magic. That's really funny. That the red one's the heretic. I love it.
And Blue Critter's just there.
Blue Critter's the chill one. Oh, 0G! That's got some curve on it. Root Jank? No, it's caught by Harley. Wow, that was close. I thought with the speed and the curve that would have been enough, but it was just not fast enough.
Plus Noki.
Yeah, Noki moment. Great hit by Walter, but it is caught by Ada in the right side.
It will be there this time.
Yep.
That one hit before, she just kind of let go.
Staring off into space. Hatsune Miku hits a shot, and Red Noki will do what the Nokis do best.
Another very low scoring game today.
Yeah, we'll see if it opens up in the 7th again.
Yeah. Josh Block also has been a phenomenal
Oh!
pitcher this season.
Yes, will that be pillar?
Fine.
Oh, barely. That had potential to be a pillar shot there. But
I would say the reason for their turnaround is he was sober for the first 4 games.
Is he still sober?
No.
No.
Yes,
wow, what a play by Petey.
he is away from the city, but still, they had to stock up, keep him in game shape.
I don't.
Wasted.
What
Same
alcoholic?
shirt as like 5 weeks ago.
What alcoholic beverages do the? What alcoholic beverages do the Drury team have?
Everything.
All of
Everything.
them.
Literally everything known to man.
As
They have
Red gets on
thousands
base.
of moonshine.
Jeez.
I mean, how else do you think Josh Block wears the same outfit for like a month straight?
Wow, double Chem Boost Ritter just sent that flying. Holy.
Walter was in running there.
That is true. I mean, if things like this keep happening against the Drury Lane, I'd want to be drunk too.
Walter, you gotta pick your feet up, Walter. Well, just as I was talking about him being a great pitcher, there he goes.
Yeah, when you give up 3 runs from a homer, it's kind of all you can do.
Maybe he was sobering up.
He was sobering up. He'll be back on the mound in a little bit. Just let him get down to Budweiser first.
Like 5.
Yeah. You gotta calm the shake somehow.
The shit. Wow. Man, that's getting real, bro. Star pitch by Birdo.
I mean...
What a slap by Pink Yoshi.
He just wasn't on line for that at all.
Nope. Alright.
Yeah, screw it.
We got the Bloop, we got the Yalosh, we got the Birdo.
Also, I just want to point out, right when I mentioned low scoring game, Red Critter made me shut my mouth.
Yep. That's the heretic right there for you.
It is heretic.
I mean that in the most positive sense of the word.
The other thing with this map, because yes, like Red Noki's already so fast. On Nighttime Jungle, it has like the flowers that give you the speed boost.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
What the hell could happen?
Yup. Birdo Sims a beautiful shot. Oh!
I think it's effectively a ball dash speed.
Yeah. Alright, PD with double? Single, Ken? Single. Yeah, single. Yeah?
No, double. He has it with Blooper.
Okay, I never remember if he has Blooper, Ken. What a hit! PD! PD! We thought he was back last game! We're gonna have another season where PD doesn't make it to All-Star Game.
Yeah, probably.
I don't know.
I'm gonna be so interested for the All-Star poll this season. Like, I think so many new candidates are on the table. So many of the buffed candidates are on the table. Like,
Yeah.
Narf, your team obviously has 2 big ones. That being Baby DK and Roshi, who has come alive today and yesterday, or last game.
Yeah, although Baby DK has slowed down.
Still, man has been gaming.
Yeah, no, his first half was insane.
Yes. I will give my personal pitch for a former Eon Spearman who has been spectacular.
All the Nokis.
Yeah, all the Nokis.
You're just seeing a triple Noki outfield.
I mean, Narf and I have considered giving characters chem with themselves, so that will potentially be something possible next season.
Oh God, no.
Don't let
Maybe
Pookie hear
something
that.
to look back on.
Uh,
I'd say maybe not.
I mean, the odds of someone getting actual triple Noki outfield is kind of... It would probably be detrimental to the rest of the team.
Do not let Ploopy hear that.
I can only imagine. Off-season retains are about to go crazy. As we see the Spikes score 0 yet again in this very, honestly, kind of boring game.
Yeah.
It's been a bland one, but we got the strip club up to bat now, so hopefully he can make things more interesting.
It's been bland, but it's been very funny.
Yes.
I will say.
It's been consistently entertaining, and it's been good conversation after, like, the 3rd inning.
Has he gotten enough in his system? Let's see.
The
I
answer
mean, he had the whole inning to down like 6 beers.
is yes!
He has saved, but he has not.
Listen, he just made them he made everyone else drunk.
Yeah.
That's what's in those power blocks. That's why Pancake ate that's why Pancake ate them. All right, that'll do it.
The bones today. The
Yeah.
outside the have just been awful.
No slap hitters have been slap hitting like they should be slap hitting this league.
No. Like, what is happening?
Yeah, that was a game of all time.
The shiny classic.
I will say-
Good, Joey.
No, you go ahead. You already started.
I just said that's a shiny classic statement right there, but go ahead, Joey.
I was gonna say, like, the game was kind of on the boring side, but Red getting, like, bashed in the face on that shell made
Yeah.
me laugh so hard my head started hurting.
Yeah, no, I was about.
Oh
gonna
my
say two
God.
things. One, oh, wow, that
Oh.
50 from Blooper being the best player, and that's because of fielding is crazy.
I'm just saying Hammer played better than PD today.
Yeah. Anyway,
Sorry.
I was gonna say two things. One, I've been trying to improve at my own art skills. Maybe eventually it'll be into the point where I can make the Peppermint Road stuff that you said before, comment. Secondly, about what you said, Joey, with the Red Critter moment, I did also laugh my head off at that moment. My interpretation is that Red and Ritter have like a little brother, younger brother situation, and when Ritter saw Red trying to get away with a bunt, he was like, enough of that pussy shit. Bang with the shell.
Lesson learned, lesson learned. I'm just saying, I can't believe both Hammer and Boomer played better than PD today. PD with a fielding and batting of 0.
PD did nothing that game.
Alright, that will be
He
it.
gets pressured by all the like.
Spikeman Superior stay at the top of the league.
I was unironically during that game probably more scared of King Boo than I was PD. I'll be so real.
Alright,
I think you have some good line grabs.
next up is the Waffle Batters and the BRF Bombers.
Ice Garden.
Is it Ice Garden?
Is this ice? Oh,
No, it's
Is it?
Oh.
It's not Ice Garden.
Oh no, it must have, oh yeah, no, I think what it was is on the save file that you were on, your cursor was going to Ice Garden, so I thought we were going to Ice Garden.
Nah. These two are Day Stadium, which itself is already a
They
banger.
stayed on... That's fair.
Fun fact for those who are not a part of the league, and just a little stat check for anyone who hasn't seen it. We have had more stages untouched in this league than back in Season 1. We have had currently 3 stages not played still.
Which?
It is both day and... Wait, okay, one of my stats, I think I'll have to figure out, because I think it was a typo. Because one of the... Oh, no, it is this one. So it's Day Ice Garden, it's Luigi's Mansion, and it's Night Park.
Huh.
Weird. Day guard makes sense. No one fucking wants that. That's boring.
Listen,
Yeah, thank God.
I'm the big stadium team in the league. I would still pick Night Ice Garden first.
Exactly. It's more fun.
I mean, that one makes sense. Mansion also makes sense because any team who, like, relies on power hitters will never ever go to Mansion. Night Park surprises me. Like, I get why, because I personally don't like Night Park, but I thought people who did like Park would go to Night Park over day.
Listen, I like Wiggler Train. That's all I'll say.
That's fair.
I need to go to a Wiggler Train on a Wiggler Wednesday.
Bro.
That would be peak.
Alright, who wants to calm this game?
I mean, if no one else wants to, I'll do it.
Sure,
I can stay on.
the 3 of us can
No,
do
there's
it.
one more.
Oh, there's one more after this, I forgot.
If the 2
I
of
want to
you...
be here
Go ahead.
just for the finger paint part of the lineup.
That's fair. I mean,
It has been kept.
Joey...
I was worried with the trade.
Joey, Shiny, with the 2 of your powers combined and my shitty intros, we are going to commentate a hell of a game.
Let's go.
Alright, I'll take intro. Waffle Batters, BRF Bombers, the chase for playoff standings is on, as we are here back with Game 4 of Set 9 of USA Season 2. I am joined with Joey and Shiny.
Hello.
We-
Hello.
We have Dixie doing the certified good Dixie slap because she is the only character that can slap, fun fact, in our entire league.
Bro, honestly.
Her and Monty. As we have...
Even Monty slowed down.
We have
Also, seeing, I know the big, like, the infamous, like, trade has happened, so, like, I should, like, expect the outcome, but, like, loading into the waffle batters and not seeing yellow Pianta short stack and instead seeing potential man there is actually, like, messing with my head.
Yes. I do, like, I wanna nickname this waffle batters team currently Sunny Side Up because they have Fire Bro in their team now.
Bro.
Incredible.
That will be an out.
This team's giving me bullets flashbacks. Fucking with those two in the infield and then Green Toad at first.
That's true.
This can't end well.
Alright, we'll see what Blue Critter does.
Sorry.
Blue Critter throws a crazy shot. Will that hit the pole? Oh!
No, barely misses.
He's going for it again.
He's gonna go for it again.
I think
no,
that's
he
caught.
gets there.
Curve is not high enough and not fast enough. Yeah.
Look how fast the two got there.
Yeah. The two
Like,
Lightning McQueen outfield.
Yeah. I was gonna say, they look like magnets, like, when you, like, put them a bit closer and they start, like, rapidly, like, excelling towards each other. That was Noki and Toadette just done.
Oh god. Oh, they're like, I imagine they strike to me as the two that, like, gossip on the batters. They're just, like, sitting in, like, the box, and they're, like, just, like, the two of them get along, like, super well, but, like, did you hear what, like, Red Toad said the other day? You hear what Rodriguez was talking about? You hear the news?
God.
You hear the news about Pancake? I need these two as newscasters.
Wait, is that what their outfield is? Is their outfield the Gossipers? Because it's Toadette, Green Noki, and Flowey.
Oh yeah.
Oh, they are 100% the Gossipers. They are the chatting mad shit.
Absolutely. I don't want to hear the whispers of anything said on that. Like, that's got to be worse than, like, a high school group chat, bro.
Oh my god.
That's got to be grim. Oh, is Greenoki gonna go for it?
I don't think they double down. Like, if you're a larger player, or like they say like, oh my god, you hear what Blueprint said, and then Blueprint like turns around, they all just go quiet.
Yup.
Like, they do not have the backbone to like commit to anything they say.
And then if someone
looking around.
If someone like asks about it, they're like, "Oh, we weren't talking about anything." As we have Flowey with double chem and a strikeout pitch by Junior.
A strikeout by Junior.
Rare not technique throwing on the strike 2 pitch.
Talk shit, don't hit.
Bro.
That's true. As we have Red Match into Fire Bro and Narf getting flashbacks to Vietnam.
Yeah, I was gonna point out how Green Toad only got on because of DK diving.
That's
If
true.
they have an actual diver, he was not gonna. He was not
Yeah.
gonna.
It would have helped if this team had a
Honest-
match.
Yeah.
Yeah. Really?
Honestly, wait, hold. No, Joey, what you said before actually makes for the perfect outfield name. The outfield of
Oh my.
Toadette, Greenoki, and Flowey is talk shit, no hits.
Wow, what a catch by
I didn't watch that kind of
Noki.
peak.
I gotta say, the Noki outfields this season, I think, are a tried and tested truth now. I think people believe.
Yeah. Which I will miss Bull Dash though.
My bro tonight.
What did
Like,
you?
Bull Dash is objectively funny.
That's
but
true.
It just hasn't been implemented.
I mean, it's just the consequence of having like stars multiply your speed by 50%. It's just the consequence, and throwing arm. So
Yeah.
anyway, you were saying, Narf?
No, that was the best hit we've seen for our bro tonight. Also, just Jack Black
Also, what?
not winding up or swinging at anything.
Blue Noki
Yeah,
attempting to star hit.
Waffle strikeout is crazy.
It is a waffle strikeout. Put him in the Waffle House. As Toadette's able to get there and get to first. Or Blue Noki got
I didn't
first.
reply to that, but I got nothing.
I was about to say, I was waiting for a reply to my Waffle House joke, and I was so sad.
I was
That's
thinking I
fine.
could.
I was trying to come up with something funny and I just couldn't.
Yeah, no.
The first half of finger paint.
It is the first half of
That
finger
is the
paint.
only reason I'm here.
Star hit by finger.
Oh, Star.
What a catch by
Wow.
Red Madge. I gotta say, second base Madges are on fire tonight. Yellow Madge also had an amazing game.
If I had one positive thing of last season, it was Red Badge second base.
Yup. I would actually...
Wait, I do.
Go ahead.
Sorry, go.
No, you go
you're
ahead.
good. I completely cut you off.
I was gonna say, I would argue and make a case of Madges probably being the second best, you could make them a case for them for at minimum being a top 3, multi-character infielder. Like, PD's better, but, like, other than PD Critter, who's better?
It's like, I would have said the Bros, but not anymore. For them, it's just Arm.
That's true.
They have
I mean,
Arm advantage over Madge. So that's why Madges are better at second. You don't need to be as
yeah. I'm of the same opinion. I'm like, I want Bros at shortstop, I think, always. I think Bro at shortstop is better than Madge at shortstop, but Madge is better at second base. Just because of hit consistency in the game. Unless your name is Funky and you hit it right side, like, high up every time.
Yeah, right.
Alright, we got the second half of Finger Paint here as Bowser Jr. was going to star hit and not anymore.
And we're just getting out instead.
Look, Nerf, look at how nostalgic this is. We have, you know, you got Fire Bro being inconsistent, Bowser Jr. hitting like dog shit. Like,
Yeah.
trip down memory lane.
Yeah.
Don't we love the memories?
Oh, the memories of the Narf bullets somehow losing to Hope Doggo twice.
And that being Hope Doggo.
But hey. I beat him twice this season.
Wow, true.
Did.
Look at the whole outfielder. They were gossiping. They were
The
gossiping.
entire outfield decided to gossip about how dead DK's fallen off.
I was about to say that. Like, they're like, wow, DK's
were-
falling off. We can just
They were
stand
all
here.
like, what a shitty hit. You'd think with somebody with muscles that big, he'd hit harder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Think he should use a bat instead of a fist, like a punching glove now, considering he needs it.
Can you imagine DK with a bat? He would be fucking unstoppable.
Honestly, I just want him with, like, an extremely large banana.
That would...
Like with baby DK.
Exactly. Give him just, like, a large plantain. Give him just a massive, massive fruit banana.
Give me the tree.
That would take up the whole screen.
It would.
Yeah.
I mean, so does Funky Surfboard.
How can I see the screen, bro? There's nothing there. I can't see the ball being pitched.
Alright, Dixie is going to get home, and that is a tie game between the Batters and the BRF Bombers right now. It is incredible how the best characters in the league have actually kind of shaped out. It's kind of wild.
It really is.
Like, Dixie legitimately might end up in All-Star Game because of how consistent she's been. Like, legitimately. She's genuinely been, like, you could argue a case for her being top 3 player on her team.
No. I'd argue, you could make an argument that she's been the best player on her team.
I think...
Like, it depends on...
yeah.
It depends on what you value in a player, because outside of slap hitting, Dixie doesn't do as much for her team. But what she does provide is like guaranteed runs like every time she's up at the plate.
I would go as far to say that she is the best, most consistent technique batter that we have in the league right now, which is wild.
Yeah.
I can't think of a more consistent one. Like, Shy Guys have not had the consistency she's had.
No.
Junior hasn't.
I mean, I think Shy Guys have popped stars more though. Like,
Yeah.
just on, like, because, like, Dixie is
Like, when
great because, like, even if she, like, Dixie is great even when she doesn't star swing. Shy Guys are, like, the best star swingers, but they are only good when they do.
Yeah, that makes sense. Slap
And
tape.
then Junior has felt more like a balanced class character, if I'm honest.
That's fair. Alright, we got Green Toad up to bat now.
Yeah.
Who is going to hit, and
That's the green toad I know.
that is fair.
Sorry, I need to shit on him every time I get a chance.
Alright, the
Yeah.
BRF Bombers somehow got another 2 runs because of Dixie being the best to ever do it.
Yeah. Yo, I remember we were joking about like how this game reminded us of like the good old days of season 1. I'm like, damn, I wish I could go back to the times where Toads actually slapped. Do you guys remember when they did
Please!
that?
Please! Let me
It's a
escape.
funny time to think.
Let me escape this digital prison. Oh no.
Someone play the Kane song.
I need like
North, I
no.
didn't realize how I had finger paint last season.
Yes, you did.
I just didn't run them. I didn't realize. That's so ironic.
And we
too.
get finger paint, finally. Fingers on paint.
Finally.
We're in the field.
Yeah. She's like, this paint's gross. Fuck.
I've heard they use bloopers ink in this.
Why is it so viscous? Fuck.
What?
You don't know what the word viscous means, Joey?
No, I did. Yeah, I don't know what viscous means.
Listen, you're on the
Oh,
K-Roll
that's
team.
right.
I don't know how much you know.
Yeah.
I think I know what the word viscous means. I interact.
Oh
with
my
that word
gosh,
every time.
Flowey.
Shit.
Oh. Right.
That's... Oh my gosh.
No. Oh.
The amount of shots today that could have hit that damn pole.
Yeah.
Good lord.
I wish he hit that just because it'd be funny
Oh.
to have Flowey be the only plant that hit a home run today.
Yeah, one day.
Yeah, it would have been brilliant. Although I was gonna say with that Dixie hit, I think that's like the first time in a while that I didn't see it get on base, which is like the most unfortunate situation because it could have been 2 runs.
Who did it that time, Darth? Was that you?
Did we just get soundboarded?
No, yeah, no, Nerf soundboarded us, and I.
Oh, he's going for it.
Well, he's going for it.
Fly will lose
What a
it.
guy.
No.
No. Someone get the weed killer.
All right. Well, potential man comes to save the day. Right side
I
shot.
use it more, but every time I pull it up, it covers the entire
No
screen.
way. Oh my
Oh
gosh.
my god, oh my god, that was so close to being so good now.
All right, we got
That was
Waffle.
a great joke, Shiny.
Ah, you're welcome.
Waffle charging. Watch this, the first one. Bottom of the 4th, 1 out. Waffle slaps. Double play. That'll end the inning.
That was a
Joey,
French
if I'm honest,
head.
Joey, if I'm honest, I didn't even know what I said for you to give that response, but I'm just gonna commit and just accept that.
Oh, and you said let's get the weed killer.
Oh, right, the weed killer one, right? Because I talk so much shit that half the time I don't even know what I'm saying. I've lost track. But yeah, honestly, let's get the weed killer.
I mean,
Let's
PD
wrap
needs it
this
too.
up.
Clearly, PD needs some discipline.
Yeah.
Man,
DK's gonna go for a homo, but he hit it into like the weird gap spot. Is that
oh
wall?
my gosh!
Wow, that was wall.
Wow, the 2 gossipers got too distracted.
Oh, watch him mess up the hit. What the fuck? It's on the fence.
Is Toadette a bad influence on
Oh,
Spearmint, or is
still
it the
a
other
double
way?
play.
Maybe.
I don't know.
I did not see
Last
any
time
of this
he
from
was
Spearmint
Toad.
on my team. But then again, Flowey was also with Spearmint on my team, so I don't know.
Yeah, do you know what it was? I think my opinion is that like Toadette had it deep down, but she was always surrounded by like toads and stuff. You know, they were like, you know, she was always on the Good Alliance team and stuff. But then Flowey and Green Noki came along, who had like always been hanging around like, you know, like certain, I don't know which characters, but like I think those two is who like brought it out of her. Like it was always deep down, but like someone needed to like click it into place, you know.
You know what's the crazy thing? It's actually, so when I used to have Spearmint on my team, also Wario's gonna send this one straight up center. That's
Yeah,
gone.
That's gone.
That is a home run to tie the game from Wario. I was just
Wow.
gonna say, on my team, the only reason that Green Noki and Flowey didn't get off to their hijinks and go evil was Buttercup was there.
Oh, that's true.
The absence of Buttercup has lost all purity.
Anyway, since it's been a while since I've done this, I might as well do it now. Wario time!
It is Wario time. Funny story, the Waffle Batters were in fact trying to trade away Wario, and now I don't think they'll want to make that decision.
I mean, Wario's been a pretty good pitcher so far. He's just not had the surrounding pieces to, like, do a lot of stuff.
Yes. Alright, we got Spearmint. It's still no outs in the bottom of the fifth.
Yeah. Oh, something else I was gonna say about the Spearmint thing is I think, maybe they bring, like, the worst out of each other. Like, maybe when they're separated, like, Toadette and Green Nokia are okay, but when they're together...
It's a bad influence.
Yeah, they're bad influences on each other.
Bobble by DK. Also, Narf, you looked like you were gonna unmute for a sec. Were you gonna comment about how close that Green Noki double play was?
I said, like, Green Noki almost made that, which is insane.
Alright, we got Grode.
He gets a slap for once. Yeah, where's Critter Jr. when you need him?
That is true, as we have Flowey charging now. Flowey's gonna send a shot right side. He's still looking for that homer. He's been charging a lot tonight, but we'll see what he can do now.
Yeah.
Gonna opt to slap. Will slap, and DK will save it, and now it is tied up, I think.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had to look at my phone for a second, so I was mildly distracted. What a great commissioner I am! It is 2-2 tied as we enter the top of the sixth, with the BRF Bombers facing off against the Batters here. As we have finger paint on the horizon.
Finger paint on the horizon.
And the separation and overall inability of the blue banana today.
Yeah, no, the blue banana, I mean, okay, Blue Critter did get his, like, solid hits here today. Like, he's been acting solid this game. Just the rest of the team really hasn't been on Blue Critter's level.
Back to the fire, bro, I know.
Oh my gosh, that bubble is gonna get Blue Noki the second.
Bobble into double is crazy. That's just the Noki difference.
Honestly, I gotta say, Nokis are like playing heavyweights in Smash. Like, they just play hoping someone else makes a mistake.
Yeah, honestly. What you saying, like, they play like K-Rool, where it's like, I'm gonna throw a bunch of shit at you, and then if you fail, I punish. It's like they're Ganon mains. Oh my gosh, Blue Noki's gonna get there. And she'll get home. They're so fast, dude. Look at her go around the bases. Like, she's gone.
I can somewhat leg that short run that quick.
What did you just say?
I said, how does someone with leg that short run that quick?
Acceleration. You don't need to know.
Yeah.
Actually, let me say, what can Jose do they?
I mean, I don't know. Things can just be deceptively fast.
Alright, well, we got the potential lineup coming up now, so...
Yeah. Oh, have I heard that before?
Yeah, that's potential.
That's why you need him after Fire, bro.
Well, we'll see what Fire Bro can do right now.
It doesn't matter. He never gets on anyway.
He's showing a star. Straight in the middle, though, caught by Noki.
I gotta say, I can't believe
I've seen Junior last on the mound.
I'm not gonna say I'm proud of this, but I will say that Hammer Bro has been the best bro tonight, despite the fact they're all playing completely terrible.
Yeah.
He still reigns. Alright, we got...
Still reigns, most potential.
That's a... Hey now, be nice. That's still a DPOY candidate. Come on now, be nice.
That's fair. Okay, I'll
I'm not saying he's playing great, but... What'd you say, Narf?
Stock for that 4 minutes tonight.
That is true. That today was a rough game.
I don't think he caught anything.
He did have... Well, I'll have to rewatch the game, because Hammer Catch is not used for catching for fielding stats, but yeah. I do know where's the one that he was going to catch and then got interrupted by an item. Oh my gosh, Cammy with no chem. Get out of here.
Cammy? No, that's...
Oh my gosh, what's happened over there? No way!
What? happened with the outfield?
They all got cluttered and... What was
Can we
happening?
have one game where normal shit happens?
Not a chance.
not
This is the
tonight.
USA.
This is a shitpost night. You didn't realize?
No, it didn't, and it makes me very unhappy for next game.
Spearmint with a
Anyway,
big
here's
bat
the
here.
thing. You think they were all just like trying to step over each other? It's like, no, I got it, no, I got it, wait, no shit. And then just let the ball pass.
It's the greed of the blue outfield.
I did catch that reference, Big Joey, very nice.
Thank you. No finger paint this time.
Not just paint.
No. No, he's just painting this time. We'll send it there. Will that be, I think, he's going for double. He'll turn around.
You need a short character to get a double.
Anyway, here's Dixie. Wow.
Rare charge occasion.
Yeah.
Worst hit
I will say, props to Firebro though. He did catch that while it was invisible rolling towards him.
DK out the Kembos hasn't left. Get it out.
Oh, that.
I mean,
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
Wait.
No, green, no,
No
green,
way!
They don't jump. They don't jump. Why
Did
did
that hit
they
me?
jump?
That's
that's
way
fair.
higher.
No, that is, holy, that is up there.
They just
That is
didn't
just
jump.
up there.
Wow. I thought they were gonna jump. I was like, oh yeah, that's gone. And then I saw Noki absolutely bucket. I'm like, oh my god, did they actually catch that? But then they just didn't bother.
Too high. I swear, it's these bombers that just have the greatest Miis on planet Earth. I know that wasn't a Mia. That wasn't a Mia who got that homer, but
That was just got a great hit.
And so did Blue Critter.
Yeah, Blue Critter, like, it's when he's charging, he doesn't get a good hit. When he's slapping or starring, it's like great.
yep.
Yeah.
Oh no way.
Oh, bunting!
Advanced blue critter.
That is special
He wanted the
now.
he wanted the angry star chant.
Not this feeling.
I love those.
Star pitch by Wario now.
I was gonna say, it was special seating for Jet Black, so
Cool.
maybe they could have done some sack run though.
Yep. And now it's we got toothpaste here.
Shout out to his face.
Shout out toothpaste.
Despite Firebro catching that,
Wow.
Donkey still makes it to play.
Yeah, I can't believe that. Even the hammer, the fire catch was too slow.
I was just gonna ask
Now, we're gonna get back to finger pain.
Awesome. There you go.
This has
You
been
know,
Did the Bombers have Blue Noki last season?
I
They
don't remember.
did. I think they
I know
did,
she didn't
but
play.
they never
Okay.
used her.
They
Yeah,
said
yes,
yes.
they did.
Okay,
She didn't play
that
a game.
explains all the grossness of Dreary. Because they beat the team with toothpaste.
Oh, brother.
Alright,
Listen, I think that, but that means they should have the toothpaste. Have you seen Pete's Pearly Whites?
No, they're breaking the narrative. They don't want it.
I see.
They don't want to have to.
Oh wow!
Wow.
Fred bought that.
Butter teeth.
Don't say that.
Why? What's wrong with butter teeth?
What do you think is wrong with butter teeth?
It sounds a bit like a slur, doesn't it?
I don't know if that's where they were going.
That sounds like a slur in the Harry Potter universe.
Yeah.
That is a sad end to what was a very close
And
game,
that
and
was-
it is the 7-3. The BRF Bombers, the team with 4 Miis, somehow still goes positive, and they move on to, I believe, 6-2, or 6-3 now.
Yeah.
Wow,
Nothing
did
new.
all the 6 and 3 teams win?
Not all of them. There's 5.
Yeah.
There's 5 and 3 teams. So.
There's still my game that has to happen.
Oh, there's still your
One,
game,
there
right?
will be
Yeah.
one that wins.
No, Firebro scored higher than Hammer. Fuck.
Oh my
Apparently.
god! Wait,
That's 'cause you don't have an item.
Wait, Potential Man, was that? No, Potential Man was almost the lowest scoring player. That's tragic.
Let's see if there's a triple MVP as well.
Nope, just double.
No, it's just 20 from Dixie being the worst player on the team from score perspective is tragic.
That it is, as we move on to our final game of the night on Night Cruiser.
So Joey, considering
Oh, we left this last. Hell yeah.
yeah, hell yeah, brother.
Yeah.
Joey, considering everything that has happened on every single map that's happened so far, how are you feeling going to Night Cruiser?
I don't feel good.
Let me quickly check this, but I believe this is a showdown between 2 5 and 3 teams to see who joins the rest in 6 and 4. This is a big game for playoffs later.
Oh god.
It is,
This is the make or break for both of us.
yeah, it is the Egg Beaters against the MK Monarchs with a chance to get a top 2 playoff seed on the line.
Oh my god.
This will end with both teams in the 20s or 1-0.
That's true.
All
Alright. Who wants to take intro? Because I think I am introed out.
I mean, I can take an intro if you really don't want to do it now.
Honestly, wait, Joey, did you do a 10-word intro yet or no?
I haven't.
Did I do a what?
Did you do a 10-word intro yet?
Not today, no.
Have you done one before?
Yeah.
Okay, yes, I did put you through this. That's fine, never mind then. Narf, do you want to take intro?
I guess.
I need your best slop intro we can have for whatever this game's going to be.
Just play the soundboard for 30 seconds.
Alright, go ahead, Narf, do your worst.
Yeah. Cruiser. Got a bunch of chuds. And a surfer monkey.
Baseball!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the conservative matchup. We have the Chuds versus the far right, constantly the right-leaning King of Cruiser.
The conservative showdown.
Sorry, he just
Yeah.
down, even though he's not
Okay.
in this game.
Yeah,
He's here in spirit. Red Madge is a former MK Monarch.
yeah. They are stealing, it seems. To get the advanced Diddy. I'll be honest though, I was just trying to think of a joke to try and help with that intro. Anyway, here's Funky. Will the King of Cruiser do his thing? He's given a change-up.
Oh, that
hit by
is
the
gone!
Fish, that's gone. Yeah, fish mattered.
King of Cruiser, back on the throne.
Yeah.
I know the pain of fish death.
Yeah, Narf? Had an entire season there, is that how you know?
I mean, not even that, but I think in like multiple weeks this has happened. I've been screwed by that fish.
I just walked away for 30
No
seconds.
way!
Did you say you know the pain of fish?
Oh,
Fish called fish dip.
green, red para scored a homer.
Also, yeah, this is exactly how I thought this was gonna go. I can't wait for Green Parrot to get taken off the mound in the first inning again.
Oh no.
This is the game where you needed to star Paragoomba. Twice. What is with this league?
I don't know.
I need a deep, thorough explanation of how every character's been secretly changed to Power Class in Season 1.
Anyway,
Hit by Yellow Guy, double play, end the
double
inning.
play.
And look, Green Parrot didn't switch off after the first inning. Go-
Yay.
Thanks to the chudlings.
Yes, and now we have Swamp Sandwich up to bat now. I had a really funny nickname for these that was not the Swamp Sandwich at one point that got Joey really well to crack, but I can't remember what it was. Alright, Brown Critter getting his regularly scheduled one run. Cruiser moment!
Cruiser moment. I think Cruiser's the one stadium where I think critters are more consistently scary than K-Rool, because like the critters just seem to always hit like left and right. Anyway, here's Lord of the Chuds staring down the right-leaning King of Cruiser.
Well, he was misaligned, but he'll get on.
Yeah.
Sure.
I might be mistaken, but your nickname for these three, was it not Septic Tank at one point?
No, but that's hilarious. I unfortunately am not smart enough to come up with a team name as good as that.
Septic Tank, what's a lineup?
That's so much better than Swamp Sandwich, it's insane. Septic Tank, that is great.
Oh god.
Trio has like a million nicknames and I love it.
Yeah. There's so many paths you can take with them.
Last season it was green screen card trash and Septic Tank.
Anyway, here's Star the Luigi.
Yup. I can't believe it. Guys, can you believe it? Guys, the speed class character didn't charge.
Yeah.
Oh my god, finally, the slap hit a slap. And now we have a maximum chem for Brock.
Yep.
We could see...
And
he activated
lightning
Mega
bolt shot out
Evolution.
left side.
K-Rool doesn't run.
He waddles. Close play. Oh, K-Rool's still there.
That's great.
Listen, K-Rool was in the way. Okay, that's K-Rool's fault.
Yeah, no, that is so sad. Any other team, and that would be 2 runs. Because the fat fucking chud, like, you know what it was? The boulder was in the way, and Isabel didn't know strength. So that was the problem.
No, you know what the problem was? You know what the problem was? She had to keep 6 feet away from him and he fucking reached.
It's called social distancing.
If she gets too close, she will pass out from the smell.
Just call that an Animal Crossing.
Yo! Anyway, that's
Thank you, Shiny. I appreciate the fact that someone laughed at that.
I laughed.
I did laugh.
Your laugh did not pick up on the mic at all, Narf.
I laughed, but I was muted.
Damn. Tragic.
You guys care if I am muted from my game?
Yeah,
That's
honestly,
fine.
fuck
You do what
it.
you want.
This has been the shit post where you stay on mic. Sans also said he's laughed, but he was unmuted.
Ugh. Alright, we got
Anyway, now
Goomella
we
with the
have
chem boost and
a
base is loaded. No way. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
Why is she charging?
A Goombella Grand Slam with feed generation.
Oh!
She did have a 3-run homer last season.
Yeah. And it was
On
legendary.
Playroom of all rooms, or all stadiums.
Playroom, you gotta understand, Playroom is just a map where random fucking characters will just decide to homer. Like, Bella is homered there, Red's homered there, Green Mag is homered there, Funky Kong has, like, everyone's, all the weird characters homer on Playroom. You just gotta kinda accept that.
That is true.
And they decided to play bowling with the outfielders. Oh wow.
What a jump. Monarchs are out of stars.
Awful contact by Diddy Kong.
Hey, we didn't see 3 runs that time.
Wow.
True.
Yeah, but you gotta understand, now we're gonna get 0 runs on the other side, it's just gonna be mirrored.
Septic Tank.
The septic tank is here, and one is star hitting.
Septic tank. He is, but he went straight down the middle, so the outfielders don't even have to try.
I want to see if there's ever been a cruiser star hit homer.
Why
Yeah, I
are
wonder.
all of them star swinging?
What did you say, Narf?
Yeah, I wonder.
That's
Huge technicality there.
I wonder if it's like programmed intentionally not to
No,
happen.
you can.
You can?
You can. Only on night with the tilt.
Oh, with the
Oh my
tilt.
god, K-Rool is gonna take 2 bases. Is K-Rool going
K-Rool?
home? Oh my god, K-Rool almost went home.
Got a party over.
She's okay now. K. Rool is still within almost 6 feet of Isabel. Can we get her like a restraining order or something?
I can even get her a gas mask.
Yeah.
I do not want to think of World War II Animal Crossing, bro.
It's like you lean over to like like the Morse code like translator, but instead of like the beats and boops, it's just Animal Crossing noises. Anyway, I was gonna say, question: what was the chance of like a power class character just raw star swinging? Because we had like 2 of them in a row. Yeah, 15. It was like 15% chances back to back.
Yup.
Yeah.
Louis, wow.
Speed.
I was
Class,
gonna say, it's
charging.
like a 10% per speed to charge, so it's not unheard of.
I need to know what happened to this league. Back in Season 1, it was relatively normal. Like, I get it, yes, there was the memes of Toads charging against me, and that happened in the rivalry week against me and Shiny. But now it's, like, infected everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Except for
Well,
Beyonce's, of
yes,
all
but-
people.
I think this also happened because of Rodriguez. Maybe Rodriguez was just a trendsetter.
He did the Rodriguez method.
Yeah, the Rodriguez method. Slap consistently, but then when it's unexpected, charge it and like give your opponent an aneurysm. Sans did also say it follows me whenever I'm active. That is true. Whenever Sans has been in call, I think there's been more charge hits.
I can tell you that, at least for my team, that does not matter.
True, I believe, like, your team was like patient 0 for the outbreak.
I was the first person to get the Chargerona virus. Come on now.
Yeah.
Charge Rona.
And here we have Goober Blooper, like, as soon as you said it, came in to, like, try and contain it the best he can.
We'll see what Goober B can do as Brock's trying to charge hit. Nah, no stage tilt gonna save him
Decides to
this time.
swing it the other way, unfortunately. Now we have the flying types up to that.
Yup.
Again, they both hit towards the yellow guy.
Oh no!
On the opposite way of tilt.
There's a rock slide coming, watch out! Get a wide guard!
Oh no, not the flinch!
Someone get him a wide lens! As Para's actually gonna get down.
Boo plus tilt means that he'll get 2. Up to Goombella. Again, every character so far has hit left side despite right side being tilted. Will this trend continue? I'll be 1 strike. Is Diddy Kong gonna unload the clip? No. But Goombella will hit yeah. That's weird.
Can they hit right for fuck's sake?
No, I was gonna say though, the tilt actually did help because I think the distance, if it was neutral, would have been caught. So by having it tilted, it fell a bit shorter. So I think that actually helped you.
Render star.
It is annoying. Anyway, star swing from Brown Critter, but he decides to star swing forward again and just get caught by Red Cooper. Did he not learn from last time?
How many times do we need to teach you this lesson, old man?
Bones is starring. We're in balance class star.
That is true. Balance class
Never
star
mind.
is 5%.
I'm more just saying
Oh
that
my
because
Goombella.
Mario will never, ever start.
Yeah, bro.
Speed class characters, I believe, are just a flat 1%.
Yeah, when it comes to batting, Mario speed class.
Wow. What a pitch by Para.
Yeah. I mean, Joey, you joked about Parabeam getting out in the first, right? He's tired in the fourth. Like, he got tired, but he's been staying.
He hasn't been staying. He had to show me up real quick.
Yeah. The second time you've been shut up tonight by someone.
Yeah, dude, it just happens. That's my specialty. I say shit.
Oh my gosh, Boo Homer, get out of town!
Mischief again.
Wow.
Man, I love
Plus
Fish.
character Homer. Let's go. Shout out, Boo. Is that the second time Boo's Homer? I think it is,
Yeah.
because he Homer on Castle. Yeah, he homered on Castle. Now we have
Now you got someone flying who hopefully won't get fish dipped.
Getting fish dipped is such a funny phrase. It's like you're in a fish. You're like in a fish competition. It's like, no, he brought the puffer fish. Fuck, I got dipped. Shit. I knew I should have brought the trout this week. Fuck.
Where's the cod, bro?
We're gonna need some type of
I should have known that cod was meta. Fuck, I didn't catch up on YouTube this week. Next week I'll have to.
All right, you guys ready for our scheduled 3 double chem funky right side shot Homer?
I mean, I'm ready. For
Editor, you know what to
We
do.
got... Actually, maybe that's 2 strikes. Oh, no, another ball. And what is happening? Luigi's gonna vibe check Diddy Kong.
He
He
slaps.
slaps. And that's an out. Wow, honestly, fair enough, Luigi. He had hands.
Luigi is
He's tired already.
No, that's just because
That's-
he gave him.
Yeah, you gave up the
okay.
lead. Alright, we're having a Monarch showdown here on a Night Cruiser, and we will see what K-Rool does.
K-Rool slaps on the... Oh,
Alright,
with the
let's do it.
foul.
Green Pharaoh's
Yeah, no.
Yo, Joey, do you want to
Check
trade your
Junior.
K-Rool's consistency of slapping for my Toad's sharding?
Yes. Every day of the week.
I will make. We'll make Harold speed clash.
Can we make K-Rool have the same speed as Hinoki?
Please, no. Don't say that.
I just need to see that
If we
giant
give him
green
low
orb on
traj,
my
maybe.
screen.
Yeah. I was gonna
Covers
say,
20 feet per step.
you know that when he got added to Smash Bros, added the opening neutral where he's like charging at like DK and Diddy Kong? That's genuinely what it's gonna look like. Like he's gonna run around all the bases, he's gonna fucking tear up the cruiser boards with his claws. He's gonna drive this like the League of Fortune because he can't like control his fucking weight, but like we just have to accept it.
K-Rool just like forcibly like changes everything else around him just from existing.
Yeah.
Like USA flight tickets have to be specifically sized so that K-Rool can fit in a single like 3-chair row.
Yeah.
What do you mean? We just put him in the cargo hold.
That would cause the plane to collapse.
Would it not cause him to collapse just being in it anyway?
No, because it's even weight distribution. If it's in the cargo hold, he's in the bottom of the plane.
I don't think that's how it
more than the rest
works.
of the entire team to cover or to distribute the weight enough.
Exactly. See, when K-Rool
Yeah,
sits
but
on the
also-
left side of the
but
plane,
also-
everyone else needs to sit on the right.
Yeah,
No, I
but
don't
it
think
also
that's
works
enough.
on car rules. Yeah, no, that's why he's in the cargo bay, because you put him with the passengers. Like, you put him on, like, the left side, that shit is tilting left the entire flight. Like,
You can't have him stand in the middle of the aisle the whole flight.
Yeah, exactly. He's in the cargo bay, so he can sit in the middle so the plane can actually land.
Oh, he's gonna trade for Bowser next, and his team won't be able to make it to him.
Yowza.
Wow, Shanghai Bubble.
Like the one stadium for the rest of the season.
I can't move.
He's just forfeit every other game because you can't make it.
Even though we're all on the same island.
Yeah.
I can't make
He
it.
can't move fast enough. You see
Guys,
how
Carol can't walk to the stadium. I gotta forfeit.
Jeez.
The Egg Beaters franchise has a sponsor deal with a truck company.
I was gonna say, no, you're thinking too small. The Egg Beaters are clearly based off of their logo, the construction workers of this league, because they helped construct things on the aisle, because they have a crane to move K. Rool.
I see, yeah. Wait, I wonder then, if Big Joey are like...
Wow, what a pal.
What role does every team live in, like, the daily life of Al Balfino then? If like Big Joey's like the construction company, like tries to make the stadium stable enough to handle K. Rool.
How is his boat still going, by the way?
Have you seen the size of this boat? It's fucking massive.
I know, but he weighs a lot.
sorry. I gotta give that to Narf for the phrasing of that. Come on, man. You know. Also,
He does.
I'm
Well,
just...
that'll be a single
Power
RBI.
MVP.
It's not actually the blooper that's pulling the ship down. We just put K-Rool under the deck.
Yeah, no, blooper is actually the thing keeping the boat up. That's your answer.
The K. Rool and that blooper know each other. They're
Yeah,
relatives.
he's the thing stabilizing it. You have to go to either side when K-Rool on first or third.
That's true. He's working for Maneth. He's a hired agent.
I hope he gets a good salary. I can only imagine how tired his arms are after I'm here.
This is his first time.
Can this motherfucker stop hitting it up the middle?
No.
Brown Critter tried to hit it anywhere but the middle challenge. Impossible.
I know he caught that, but that bounced out of his hand into a ground rule double.
Yeah. I don't think Brown Critter got the homer at the start, but then proceeded to only exclusively dodge the middle. Anyway, Boo got a homer last time on the left side, but he couldn't get it again.
I easily can. Fish dip.
I'm getting fish tipped.
At least it didn't matter. Hey, now you cleared a fish. Next time there's another deep.
I think I know I'm gonna honestly fish for MVP, bro. He's clearly
Yeah.
the MVP player.
The fish.
It made 2 home runs.
MVP fish.
What was the nickname of the bat trio again? What was it? What is Septic Tank?
Septic tank.
He's
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
He's in the septic tank somehow living in there.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, bases are loaded for the King of Cruiser.
Yeah, however, it's gonna be harder to hit up the right side.
That is true.
Bro,
Put the prizes for once.
will he actually agree to anything left? he will
No,
not.
but it's still
No,
gone!
he'll ignore the Royals. That is a go-ahead grand slam on the right side, despite the boat being tilted the other way.
You know, I gotta say, it has been a while since Funky has homered.
It has.
Yeah, and a grand slam as well.
I
Oh my
was
god,
about to say, like, why is he wearing sunglasses at night? That's probably why he's not hitting. He, again, almost made me eat my words.
He's trying too hard.
Also, I will say, this score is very easy.
That it is very nice, yeah. As we have bottom of the 6th, and we have Mr. Slaps himself.
No comment, I was saying it's Issei because it's backwards, it's
Yes.
not nice as Issei.
Yeah. Oh baby!
Anyway, K-Rool, he's trying.
Super jump?
No fish there. Oh.
Why can't he get fid?
You walk into one afterwards.
K-Rool decided to finally homer, but he probably homered in the worst spot you could on Cruiser.
He was hoping to get. He was hoping to get fish.
He was relying
Fid
on
is calling. Will you pick up the phone?
god, the fish is falling when you pick up. Oh,
Did you guys pick up your
is gonna
beef?
try it. Oh,
That might be gone.
yeah, that's gone. Yeah, that was fast enough. Bones couldn't get there, that's gone.
You think Bone got Sid?
He just fucking walked his way over there.
Yeah. Took his
He was
sweet
talking
time.
with Sid.
Yeah.
Is there
Well,
another
guys,
pitcher after Boo?
yeah, the captain.
No, this is the third pitcher.
Oh, that is the third pitcher, right? Yeah, I'm stupid. No, I think they go into pitch lottery after that.
Okay.
They
Put
used to
Paracuba
have
in here,
Madge.
please.
Yeah, they used to have Madge, but they traded them away, so now this is the last pitcher.
Wow.
Wow.
Slow. Will we get rock shots?
Okay.
Don't word it like that, bro. I don't want his rock hard Brock shots, bro.
Hey, you added that part of it.
I said
Why
nothing.
are you adding that?
How
Okay,
many
that's
how
probably
many
your
girls in the anime do you think you approached with that tagline? Like, hey, do you want to get some rock shots?
That's how he
Jeez.
became a gym champion.
Yeah. Do you think? Hold on. What's that one? I know there's one girl who ended up liking it from like the Gen 3 anime. What was her name? She was the Survivor chick from Gen 3.
I do not know. I just know that him and what's the rock girl from
Lucy.
Olivia?
Yeah, I was gonna say Lucy. I think her name was Lucy. Is Lucy just like that freaky?
Just apparently.
Anyway, that was an inning of all time. We're now at the what is it? Is this the seventh? Okay, top of the seventh. Shy Guy, oh my god.
Oh my gosh!
Oh my god.
Nearly.
That was almost a Shy Guy. We almost.
I would've left the call.
Oh my god. Oh no.
Okay, I don't know.
Fish diff.
Stop getting Sid!
It's good you're clearing them for later.
I was
You're
gonna
less
say,
less likely to get fished in when it might matter.
we almost had the prophesized child, aka the Star Swing Shy Guy Homer. Oh my god.
Oh no! Narf!
Prophecy was almost fulfilled.
Sorry. Oh my god.
I mean, we had Boo Homo. Why can't we have Shy Guy?
Oh, Shiny, if you knew all the context behind that, huh? I just
my bit.
I felt like I couldn't breathe for a second there. Like, jeez Louise.
Captain Showdown.
Narf, you and I were on the same wavelength, right?
Yep. I was expecting it.
Oh, Diddy Kong Star Swing. What? That's out. Oh no, that's in.
What the hell?
That
What?
went on the line. That landed on the line. Yeah.
Ugh.
It went. Yeah, no, I think it was really
Totally
weird.
went. How is that?
No, I think it's because Diddy Kong Star Swing always guarantees to like land within the zone. It's because Boat was tilted. Like that would have been a little more centered if Boat wasn't acting weird. But I agree, that should have been foul, but that's just the reason why it didn't. Oh, the ball went to the fish, it changed the trajectory. Honestly, can we get fish on the next thumbnail?
Oh, and also Tiny's in this game.
Yeah, oh yeah, I forgot about Tiny. I hope she's doing better after the last one.
Uh-oh.
Oh, the parrot Blizzy gets there.
Okay.
You didn't need to star him this game.
Oh man. Don't get Sid.
No, you're good.
No. Super jump.
And a very sad funky charge before that happened.
Yeah. I don't know, Joey, you could hit the mega fish diff right now in the bottom of the seventh.
It's not happening.
You only need 4 runs. which on a
You do
cable
have
team
septic
is
tank.
entirely doable.
Yes.
I
this-
do have septic tank coming up. It's mushroom mayhem in the septic tank.
Mushroom Mayhem. I mean, Paragoomba has been surprisingly good this game.
Yeah.
And like, look at him.
Well,
I mean, that wasn't his fault. That was just the weird hit. Also, Tiny Kong got to pitch is interesting.
I've been waiting to see that forever.
She's a really good pitcher. I'm amazed we haven't seen her in the league yet. Since I was gonna. Fun fact: I did have her as my starting pitcher in season 1, before the Bones trade happened.
Yeah, before you even you didn't even get a game of it.
It's a little bit sad.
Well, no fish there. Boo didn't go off in time, that's game.
Oh,
I love getting
it
fed.
wasn't 1-0.
Yeah. I'm sorry to say, Joey, but the currents were not in your favor.
No, they were not.
But hey,
Gonna sneeze.
Joey, don't worry, there's always more fish in the sea. I couldn't.
Bro. Honestly, you know what's the best part? The best part is the fact that it wasn't the joke that was the funny part. It's the fact that Shiny couldn't hold it together at 3 a.m.
I knew I wanted to end with that joke. I couldn't deliver it with the choice. As soon as Fish Stiff became a joke, I was like, okay, I'm gonna end the game with don't worry, Joey, there's always more fish in the sea.
These
I
box
couldn't
scores are
laugh.
crazy.
I couldn't stop laughing.
Why guy?
During delivery.
So
the shy guy.
Why guy was
What's
here?
your thing?
Dude, this team depresses me sometimes.
solid.
Luigi with 30 is crazy.
I mean, that's the thing about relying on career offense. Sometimes it do, sometimes it don't. But then again, I thought I could avoid saying that about Toads, but you know. Guess I'll die.
God,
I
God,
mean,
I'm so proud of the Fish Stiff joke. Just the whole running gag of that was brilliant.
okay, just to let you know, guys, because I want to share this, because I think it's a really interesting stat with this season and how different it's been. I want to quickly share who's MVP'd the most this season. Because I think you guys might be surprised. So, the top player in MVPs this season is Red Critter with 4.
Yeah.
Followed by Donkey Kong, Bowser, Funky Kong, Baby DK, all with 3. And then the
Right.
characters here with 2 are Blue Noki, Blue Toad, Dixie Kong, Dark Bones, and Boomer.
What a lineup.
There's a few more.
I know there's more. Who else is there?
Red and Light Blue Yoshi both have 2.
Yeah. It's just that's where it got cut off.
That's fair.
Wait, did you say Red or Red Yoshi?
I meant Red Yoshi.
Roche.
Oh, okay.
He's back-to-back games.
Yeah, true.
So
I acquired him.
what in the world? Hold on a second.
Which, I know I did give up Baby Mario, but I got them back for trading for him. Crazy, by the way.
Sorry. I need to figure out something, because... What in the world? Okay, sorry. There was a mess up with the spreadsheet that I was trying to fix. Also, I'm going to quickly check that the stream is actually caught up.
Okay.
Before I end stream. I will say, Season 1 of Game 1 of the USA has 89 views now. Which is kind of cool.
No.
Honestly, Season 2 Game 8 had 55 views, which is crazy.
Wow.
Alright, stream